so I gotta gather my thoughts.
Kimura sweep.
All right, guys, so today, I'm gonna show you guys how to take the back from doing a rolling Kimura. We'll also try to do it from a Kimura from the side control. And this is my always lovely assistant, Mr. Adam Wilson. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys a cool way to take the back with a Kimura. So I'm always looking for the figure 4 lock because it's really versatile. You can do it all over the place. You can do it from the guard, you can do it from the top, side control, everywhere. So I'm gonna give you 2 options today. So first one, lay on your back. So if we're passing the guy's guard and we step into like this, we call it a split leg position. You might have something else that you call it, but we're here. Turn this way just a little bit. And so we're here in this position. This is the position where we can go for our X passes, we can do our cut throughs, all this stuff. But something that can happen is when that guy, we're here and here, just something fun to play with is just basically going for this rolling Kimura. And this can happen one of 2 ways. One, if he sits up on us, which happens a lot, we stay down very low, grip the wrist. Okay, notice I'm facing this direction, so we're gonna grab this wrist here, and then essentially you're just gonna do a front roll from here. You're gonna roll through, and notice how I sort of use my knee to drive in and roll. Now, as you're doing this, you wanna get your figure 4 lock. Again, no thumbs, and we're laying on the side of his body. And what's gonna happen almost every single time, unless the guy's been hit with this move before, is and even if they have, just in the middle of a good roll, they come towards you. And as they come towards you, you're going to push with your hand right here towards the stomach and then pull your legs into the person. Now, typically there's different ways this can go about, but typically you're gonna get your first hook in, roll, and get your second hook here. So let's look at that option one more time. Again, so we're stepping in, going for our split leg passing. The guy sits up, trying to grab. This happens a lot. So stay low, okay, because if we stand up straight, it's very easy for him to just go ahead and take us down. Stay low, grip the wrist. We don't want this to get any sort of grips here. We don't want him to be able to come through, right? So grip this, keep the knee digging into his chest, and you're gonna rock forward, roll through, he comes towards you, push the hand into his stomach, and pull your body back in there. And again, typically you're gonna have to get that first hook to make space for the second hook. Okay, and then from here, there's tons of arm bars here. You can even let the guy come up into you if you want to. Roll through. Again, using that figure 4 grip. Now let's look at another option from the same position. Maybe the guy doesn't sit up. Maybe he plays from this kind of position, he plays very far out. He might be trying to do some different grips and stuff like that. No big deal. We're gonna grip the wrist, whichever one you want, usually, but again, if this foot's out in this split leg position, I'm gonna grab that same wrist. It's just typically it's a little bit easier, okay? Now from here, we're in this position. I'm grabbing the wrist. You might be grabbing different stuff, whatever. Again, this one's gonna take a little bit more commitment because you are gonna be a little bit higher. So from here, we're going to, again, roll through. Stay low to start off. Now, notice I don't have the figure 4 lock. So as soon as you get that roll through, you're gonna get it at the very end. And then again, same thing happens. It comes towards you, and we pull in to get the hook. Let's look at that one more time. So here, stepping through. He's playing a little bit further back, not sitting up on me, okay? So again, I'm gonna grab the wrist, and then again, gotta stay up here and roll through. And then as you shoot that arm through, you get your figure 4 lock, push the stomach, or hand to the stomach, take the back right there. One more place that, there's more than this, but for the sake of the video, keeping it short so it's not too boring, come this way. Another place that we can hit this is from our Kimura here. So let's say that we're attacking this Kimura from this position, okay? And we're setting up this figure 4 lock, this Kimura. Sometimes the guys, they do kind of a good job of keeping their arm tight. Let's turn this way to the camera so they can see what we're doing, right? So we're here, can't get the arm going. Again, we're not using any thumbs. Another thing we can do is roll off. He starts to turn towards you, boom. And there's the same thing as before. Rock your back, get your second hook in. Let's do a different angle. Okay. So here and here. So again, setting this thing up. Okay, attacking, right? So we're here, and most often this is gonna be in side control. We're attacking elbow to elbow, switching our hips, and attacking that, trying to get that arm out. He's hanging on. All we're gonna do is roll over to the side. And basically, you know, the guy just, he may not know what you're doing as he rolls towards you. We push, and again, pull in, and then work from here. And again, the trickiest part about this move is just getting that last hook in, but typically it's not that difficult. All you gotta do is move this guy over just a little bit, and there's your second hook right off the bat. So you've got a rolling variation from that split leg position. You can do it either if the guy's playing a very low guard game. You can also play it if you're playing a little bit tighter, if that guy sits up on you. And then you also have it from this position where you've already got a Kimura inside control and you're rolling for it. And we'll do like a little slow-mo video right after this. So hope that's a cool move. Hope you can throw it into your game. And one thing you guys are gonna have to do, if you do this move, you're kind of giving up position. You're in a good position. You're in, like, you know, and you're basically, you know, taking a chance, you know, to get that submission. And you know, I've heard a lot of guys when they talk about, you know, like, you know, why take the chance to go for the submission? You know, because they're too focused on, you know, either point fighting or just positional control. And again, you know, when we're in the gym and stuff, you got to be able to take those chances and just have a little fun with it. So again, you are giving up position for this, but just take that chance, try to go for the submission, and have a little fun with it. So that's it. Adam,
What?
do you have anything to say?
Spirals, horticulture, fergalicious.
Are you recording? Scrog has been recording the whole time. It's going to end up on the Instagrams. It's 15 seconds of Christopher walking.
He's kind of walking, kind of Travolta.
Whoa!
And we are live.